What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Snow White was a really bad movie. Rachel Zegler is not a good actress. She's an okay singer if the songs are written well, which they weren't. And she's just rough to look at all around, not attractive. And when you find out her personality and you find out she's even uglier on the inside, it just didn't bode well for anyone. And yeah, I had to be bribed $1,000 to go see Snow White, and only slight regrets. It was better than Section 31, so there's that. But it was bad, and it was so bad that it actively made people not want more films. So we could see here Tangled was going to be happening. Live action Tangled, which I actually liked the live action Tangled. You can see the original Tangled animated film starring Mandy Moore as Rapunzel and Zachary Levi as Finn Rider grossed 208 million domestically and 381 million internationally for 482.4 million global back in 2010. That would be 852 million in 2025 dollars, which would absolutely be a kill. They would love that right now. Well, we're not getting that. Maybe they'll re-release the original. We're not getting the live action, and you can thank Disney 100% for that. So the Walt Disney's has announced that its live action adaptation of Tangled will not be going forward. And we actually have that here. This is from the Hollywood Reporter, where it says the pause occurs in the wake of a rather underwhelming release of Disney's latest live action adaptation, Snow White. The movie has grossed only 69 million domestically and at the time of this writing, and 145 million worldwide on a production budget of 270 million. And it was higher than that also. I do like this, though. They didn't blame anyone but Rachel. The film was plagued by controversial headlines from the start due to casting, Snow Brown instead of Snow White, and creative choices, and then hinted the press tour during. I love this. From headlines to the start due to casting and creative choices, and then into the press tour due to social media posts from star Rachel Zegler. So they do just say Rachel. They for a while they were trying to say that Gal had said some stuff, which she really didn't. Of course, got a B minus, and we saw from the numbers that 77 domestic, 75 international, and 153 total. This movie may not hit the Marvel levels, which, as we found out, is still at 199 over here on the numbers. So, not good, not looking good at all. This all comes in wake of the report that we knew was going to happen based on how much we know more than 270 is the budget. This movie is going to lose upwards of $350 million on its live action remake of Snow White. Film only grossing 77. Well, we just went through the numbers. On its way to be the worst trajectory domestically, even worse than the Brie Larson, the Marvels, which I said ended in its like 199 point something million. Shout out to the 199. This is disastrous. Disastrous. And which is why they're seeing this and they're going, oh no. They're probably going to learn the wrong lessons. But yes, that is why you do not have a live action Tangled coming up. You can see here Odin from OMB Reviews guaranteeing loss of 300 million plus based on that 270. And we know that 270 is higher. That's why it's probably going to be higher. Adding that it could be a potential loss of 350 million. I'm thinking in the fours, which would mean this not only going to be the biggest box office flop of the year, but that it could be Snow White, the biggest box office flop of the last several years. And I think that is absolutely what we're going to see going forward. As mentioned earlier, we still have 2 more live actions coming out, even though Tangled was canceled. Lilo and Stitch we still have, which I'm going to go see that. That film looks like it's going to make $1 billion. We have Moana still coming out. I'm not going to see that, but we'll see. That, again, might just be good with the kids. And then the only other thing we're hearing is that there was also possibly going to be this Sword in the Stone, which is not happening. So that was put on pause in 2024. Small heteronormative white boy monarchy. Yeah, so that's probably, God only help us that we do the Netflix adaptation of this one. So that's not going forward. That guy, though, that was going to do this Sword and Stone, he went on to do Damsel for Netflix. So we can imagine the type of quality we would have seen. And that's all right. That's all right. What a shame. What a shame we missed that. Anyway, there it is. No live action Tangled for you. Snow White going to be one of the worst losses they have seen, certainly of the year, possibly ever. Hate to see it. Anyway, let me know what you think. But it's just so sad. Anyway,
Yeah. Weird.
make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And goodbye, Zegler.
Well, bye.